So if I just look like super sweaty, it's because I am. So, hey guys, it's Zoe, and today I'm just going to be doing a talk through get ready with me. I actually really enjoy these videos because they're kind of personal, like you get to actually see like in depth, but then you also get to talk to the people. But I've actually never done this unless I did like a talk through tutorial and made it quick. So I actually am excited to film this for once because I know a lot of people really like them. So that's what I'm going to do today. I already moisturized with my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and now we're going to go from there. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. Wow, I can't talk. That's not going to work in this video. So I'm going to take some and just apply it. So I'm going to work on filming more videos. I know that I have been slacking, especially in the summertime. I'm normally the person in the summer to do 2 videos a week, at least once a week, all the time. And I realized how hard it was because, you know, no one wants to hear excuses and you're like, oh, people still have time to film. But actually, when I had school, junior year was my hardest year. And I had homework sometimes until 8 o'clock at night, and especially if I would film after school, I would never get done, and I'd have to take a shower, eat dinner, do homework, and go to bed. So it just wasn't a fun time. I dampened my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I'm going to use the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Oil-Free Makeup Blemish Treatment with Salicylic Acid, and I'm in the shade 40 Nude. As I was saying, is like, I was so busy, I barely had time for my friends. I mean, I didn't even hang out with my friends because I got a weekend job, as you guys know, at Avon, and I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I took up all the weekend shifts, and then when you have school, Monday through Friday, when are you supposed to hang out with people? And a lot of people liked that I took the weekend shift because no one wants to work weekends. During the summer, it's a lot easier because I have the weekdays free now, and then I just work weekends. So I have time now during the week, but if I don't have a life, so I don't really go anywhere. So sometimes it's pointless for me to get ready just to film, but I realize I need to do that because it's worth it for the sake of my channel, and it's not a waste of makeup if I do something like this where I'm filming it and then I film more videos. So I'm going to be pre-filming a lot this week. Let me know if there's certain videos that you guys want to see. I know summer is almost over. I'm going to start my back to school series soon. I know that's scary to think about. I'm going to be a senior this year though, so that's also scary to think about. But this year should be a little bit easier for me to film and a little bit more laid back. But I'm going to be doing like a back to school, middle school makeup, maybe some high school makeup if you want to see that. And then of course my school supplies haul when I go school supply shopping, what's in my backpack. I could also do a picture day makeup tutorial, which I'm thinking about doing because my makeup changes a lot for picture day because I use certain makeup for my pictures to turn out better. And I can do back to school hairstyles even though I never do my hair. And I can also, I'm trying to think what else I want to do. I already did a freshman advice video, so I'm just trying to think. I want to do more advice videos too. I really like doing those. Those are my favorite to film because they actually have meaning and they're not just me putting makeup on, and they're inspirational. Thumbs up if you know how the struggle is when you're filming without a mirror because you're trying to film your makeup, so you use your beauty binder as a mirror and you don't look in the mirror till the end. So yeah. So next I'm going to be using this MARC Super Conceal Full Coverage Concealer, and it's in the light shade but it's still pretty dark. But I'm going to use this first under my eyes and on my eyelid and just blend that in. I still like the traditional sit down videos that the old beauty people used to do because I never got the chance to do that, so I'm starting now because I don't want to just jump into the cool, fun, edited videos because I never got the chance to actually enjoy the old YouTube myself. So I'm doing that. And I feel like it's more authentic when it's, not overly edited, and I mean, when you sit down and film yourself talking in your bedroom. Now I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 Light and going over that in a triangle. I'm going to conceal these mountains on my face because they are not supposed to be there. I think that's it. So there's that, and of course people are mowing the lawn when I'm filming. Of course. I'm going to set that with the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder and just a little kabuki brush and blend that in. I'm going to take the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and it's just a micro fine loose powder. It's white. And I'm not going to bake or anything today because I'm lazy, but I'm just going to take this e.l.f. buffing brush and set my under eyes with this. I will leave it on a little bit and just kind of, and it's so fine that it's really nice. I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer in St. Lucia and my Avon contour brush and taking the contour shade, and I'm going to contour, kind of. And I will link my contouring and highlight video down below as well if you want to see an in-depth video on how I do it. I'm going to take the Rimmel Natural Bronzer Waterproof Bronzing Powder in Sunlight and a fluffy brush, and I'm going to put that everywhere else, like my temples and forehead, my nose, my chin, and then I'm gonna do my jawline a little bit. Now I'm going to be taking this CoverGirl blush in 510 Iced Plum, super old, and this e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush, or not e.l.f., Avon, sorry, oh wow, and put that on my cheeks. Also want to do some videos with my boyfriend of like boyfriend does my makeup or I do my boyfriend's makeup. Probably gonna do both of those, and then the boyfriend tag, and also I want to have him guess makeup prices because I feel like that would be fun. And then I also want to do, once we've been dating a little bit longer, on how to keep a healthy and strong long relationship and tips and stuff on that to keep the relationship going and how to have like a good one. And I want to do that with him because I feel like it's more helpful from the guy and the girl perspective. So I'm actually going to do a lot of videos with him as well. The Mary Luminizer by The Balm highlighter, and take this Casio fan brush and put that, and this is a really dramatic highlighter. I don't know if you can tell, but it's crazy. I used to be so scared of highlighters because I was so oily, but oh well. And then I put some right here, and I only put a little bit right there and a little bit down my nose, and I take my finger and do that here. We're going to do the eyebrows. And I'm using the Avon Ultra Luxury Brow Liner in light golden brown just to fill them in. And I'm actually liking this better than a powder recently. I always go back and forth, but it's quicker and to me shows up a little bit more. And easier to stay on for the summer as well. I'm also going to be doing my summer makeup routine. That's what I planned on doing. I also want to do some more bold makeup tutorials, like out of my comfort zone, using different colors. I feel like that would be fun instead of doing like the same looks all the time. But since this is my filming makeup, that's why it's gonna be very similar. So I just kind of fill them in, and my eyebrows are not currently on flake because I kind of am letting them grow out so I can get them shaped so they don't get too thin. So I kind of just fill them in however they are, and sometimes they look better on certain days, but I just go with them because this is how they naturally are. So I feel like it's better to shape my face than trying to shape them myself, so I'm probably going to go get them done so they look a little bit better. So excuse the eyebrows currently, but I'm using a lighter brown shade for the summer instead of that dark brown because my hair lightened up and I feel like my eyebrows were always darker than my hair and I didn't like that. Prime my eyes with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. And of course my eyeshadow changes sometimes when I'm filming depending on the look, but I do always go for a little bit of a darker look when I'm filming because of the camera. This NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and just kind of putting that sloppily on because I'm going to blend it out. So just put that on my lid. Blend that out with my finger because it's going to make the shadows show up a lot more and make the colors more vibrant. I worked on my driving, guys. That's another thing. I'm so proud of myself. So if you have been on my channel, you may have seen my story time about driving over a median and how I don't like driving, but I actually paid half of the price, $210, my dad paid the other half, to take a driver's ed course. And I had 8 hours in the classroom, but they were split into 2 4-hour sessions. So I took my permit test and I got my permit, and I don't have to turn mine into a hard copy because I am 17, so I can get my full license. So I just have my paper permit. It makes me legal to drive with anyone 21 and older. And I had 8 hours in the classroom, and then I'm going to have 6 hours of driving, which is nice. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, of course. So I already had my first session this week for 2 hours, and then I have another 2 hours, and then another 2 hours. And for the third and final one, the 2-hour session, the last 30 minutes is when I take my driver's test. And if I pass, I get my license, and I just go to the DMV and get my picture taken and all of that. But you can spread out the sessions so I have time to practice because I know I can't get my license within just 6 hours of driving because that would be crazy. So I'm probably going to space it out. My grandpa took me driving the day before, and first we went into my school parking lot and I didn't run over a median, so that's good, right? And I worked on my turning and all of that. I still can't park or reverse, but then we went on side streets in the neighborhood and I did pretty good. And then yesterday, or the day after, when I went driving with the instructor, I drove all the way home, and I can't say the street, but I drove all the way home from like a 15-minute drive. It wasn't any highways or anything because I'm not doing highways because that's crazy. And even when I do get my license, I'm going to be taking side streets for a while. But I was at an intersection at a 4-way stop, and I was the first person to go, and I had to turn from the intersection into the lane. So that was kind of scary. I also had to change lanes and let people over, and it of course was around traffic time. But I was so proud of myself. I didn't hit anything. The person only had to slam on their side of the brakes once because my hands were so slippery when I get nervous, and so I couldn't keep a grip of the steering wheel. But I was really proud of myself and how good I did. So I've been driving, and I'm gonna be driving myself to work more in my dad's car and driving myself places up the street because I'm gonna need some practice of driving between the sessions I do with the instructors. So I just used the shade Nooner in my crease and blended that out. And then I'm going to use a smaller brush and use the color Dark Side on my outer V. And this was in my spring makeup routine, at least these two colors were. But I want to try this new eyeshadow. It's the J-Cat Beauty Blinkle Shimmer Eyeshadow in 102 Tangerine Light. And it's so pretty. Look at this. Yes. So I'm going to see how it works with the brush first. It's super pigmented. I'm going to put this on my lid. Whoa, cool. Highlight with the color Strange. Super pigmented for some reason. And I'm going to be taking the shade, wow, Dust, putting that on my inner corners. I feel like this look needs a little bit of liquid liner because it's a little bit dramatic. And this is the Ico one. I'm going to be taking the Avon Super Shock Gel Eyeliner Pencil. And first I'm going to tightline. Do my waterline. So now it's time for mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes. And apply some mascara, the CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom. And putting that on my eyelashes. I was going to smoke out the bottom. Should I do that, guys? Maybe. Let's see. We'll add it on the bottom until I decide. I did decide to smoke out the bottom. I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. smudge brush and that darker color I use on my outer V. I'm going to apply that so it's not so top heavy. And then I'm going to do the orange on the inner part of the lower lash line. Lips, I'm going to line my lips with this Avon Glimmer Sticks lip liner in the shade Nude. I just like it for under a lot of lipsticks because it's a nude shade. The Revlon lipstick in Wink for Pink. Then to darken that up a little bit so I don't look dead, I'm going to take the NYX Butter Gloss in Strawberry Parfait. Love these lip glosses. I want to get more shades. I only have 2. And I'm going to set all of that with the Avon Makeup Setting Spray. That was a lot of sprays, but it's okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm looking a little orange in the lighting now, but I will be filming more of these. Let me know if you want more with like different looks. This is just what I came up today with for filming, and it's really cool to film in because now if people are like, oh, I want to see a makeup look, it'll be in this video. Let me know also any video requests that you do want to see that I didn't mention, any back to school ideas, any summer videos that I can hurry up and film as well. Let me know if you enjoyed this look and if you want more tutorials like using this and what I should call this look if I want to title it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you later. Bye.